Well, good Saturday evening, and of course, just like Groundhog Day, we are tracking multiple chances of showers and storms. It seems like we keep copying and pasting our weekends, and of course, even our Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's just a hint. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But real quickly, taking a look at our temperatures. Earlier today, we were tracking pretty hot temperatures. It was pretty hot and humid out there. It's still pretty humid with our temperatures staying into those mid and upper 70s. Right now, a dry Mount Vernon sitting at 79, matching with Kennett. Earlier, we were tracking showers and storms, but it's not doing too much to cool us down by any means. It's still pretty muggy out there. We lost our heat index there, so now temperatures are going back and being comfortable. Taking a live look from Metropolis, though, where we've been tracking storms for a few hours now and still tracking some storms. You can see the lightning there illuminating the beautiful night sky. So here we are tracking a very slow-moving frontal boundary here. It's going to continue to bring those chances of showers and storms. Primarily for now, they are staying down to the south. This is a new pop-up shower and storm that we've been tracking over parts of McCracken County going towards the north there. New Liberty now starting to see some of this. Crowell Landing starting to see that as well. So staying pretty much off to the east of Paducah. Going to continue to see that going over to Miller Landing, staying into Kentucky. So earlier today we were tracking some rounds of showers and storms. We had a beautiful sunset there, but we also at least saw some damaging winds. We have some damage reports there coming out of the Metropolis area and Joppa yet again. So storm reports at least over the last 72 hours. Of course, most of that going to flooding across parts of southeast Missouri, going through to our Kentucky and Tennessee counties. Luckily, we didn't see all of that rain today, but we did get at least a few additional amounts. But again, there's a closer look there for some of your flooding reports. But we did have some lightning strikes that earlier Danny was talking about having set potentially a fire. But here we are looking at our estimated rainfall amounts over the last 12 hours. Yeah, we saw a lot of rainfall. Some of us down there into southeast Missouri picking up at least 2 inches. Some of us scattered across parts of southern Illinois seeing about 2 inches as well. So that's adding up as we go through the next part of our weekend, because we're going to be tracking more showers and storms, some of which for our Sunday could even be severe. Strong to severe. So here's our next system on the way, staying off to the back. We are seeing some severe weather already moving through parts of Kansas and even some in Oklahoma. So right now they are actually under a severe thunderstorm watch. That eventually could even make its way all the way here by tomorrow afternoon. So a lot to track. So as we go through our evening, it does look to stay calm, but we are going to clear out a little bit as we go into your Sunday morning. Temperatures back comfortable into those mid and upper 60s, some lower 70s. We do look to stay dry primarily through your Sunday afternoon. A few spotty showers will be possible, but here we are, cold front, warm front lifting over us. That's going to give us our southerly wind, could even gust over 20 miles per hour ahead of our cold front. But when we think cold front, think of damaging gusty winds and some hail. And we are going to be looking at that around that 4 to 8 o'clock time frame. But we're not done there, because we're still dealing with some uncertainty as far as timing goes, especially as it continues to move towards the east. That's where you can get some of your damaging winds. So we are going to keep an eye on that as we go into the early morning hours of Monday. But after that, we do look to clear out and dry off. So that's the good news. But the Storm Prediction Center right now has us under that level 2 for all of our counties in our viewing area. That's a 2 out of 5. The primary threat being damaging winds and hail. We're not going to rule out maybe the brief chance of a brief spin-up tornado. That's something that we're going to keep an eye on as well, but most of our threats will be that hail, wind, and potential for some flooding. That's more rainfall that we're getting that we really don't need right now. So download that Storm Track 3 app. We are going to be tracking multiple rounds of showers and storms, and we're not done there. Rainfall forecast over the next 5 days, adding some reds back here on that map. Could even have an additional 3 inches. That all ahead of our next system that we're going to be tracking going into Wednesday and Thursday, which, by the way, we're going to keep an eye out there for you as well, because at this point in time, though it's still pretty far out, it does look we could even see more strong to severe storms by then. So keep that in mind for your Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There's a lot to track, Danny, and that's a lot to keep up with.
It seems like every week there's some sort of rain to track, right?
Yep.
Thanks, Emily.